Conor Maynard told concerned fans he was held at gunpoint in Brazil. The 26-year-old singer was taking an Uber back from dinner with his manager when the shock incident occurred. He claims the criminal saw his manager's designer watch as they got into the vehicle, and banged at their window with a gun in his hand. Taking to social media to retell the horror moment on his Instagram story, Conor looked distressed as he revealed all to fans. He said, "Some of you have been asking why I cut my Brazil trip short and if I'm okay. My manager and I were involved in an incident in Sao Paulo, when our Uber pulled up at a red light. We were sitting in the back. Suddenly a motorcyclist pulled up next to the driver's window, which is the side I was also on, and started banging on the window. We just thought our driver had cut him up or something and he was angry, but then as I looked, he was banging on the window with a gun in his hand." Conor went on to explain that he and his manager had no idea what was going on because everything was being said in Portuguese. He added, "The driver panicked, the doors were locked and so the motorcyclist couldn't open the door. The driver put his hands up in the air. Then the motorcyclist started pointing the gun in the back where I was sitting and was trying to open the back door as well. It was terrifying. We started to try and get out the other side of the car but it was stuck so we couldn't get out as it was locked. We started yelling at the driver to drive, but we didn't know what to do and he didn't understand what we were saying either." Conor said that things hit boiling point when a hole appeared in the taxi's window, and at first he thought a shot had been fired. While the hole was actually unrelated, he added that the motorcyclist was also spooked as it happened, and drove off. The YouTuber was then driven to a place where police could help them, adding that it is only when they spoke to somebody English that they learned the robber intended to kill their driver. "The driver thinks he wanted my manager's designer watch. He must have seen us leave the restaurant because the windows in the car were blacked out," he said. Assuring his Brazilian fans that he still loved the country, he rounded off, "I would never base my opinion on a country based on one incident. Regardless, I had an amazing time and I would happily come back to play another show."